Hi, I'm Joshua Rahman. I comprise of two different cultures, Bangladeshi and Filipino. But through this video, I explore my father figure's culture, which is Bangladeshi. Culture is arguably the most subjective topic there is, and not surprisingly, it is hotly discussed through many areas of expertise. Throughout this video, I'll try my hardest not to sound like a boastful philosopher, claiming all of which I've discussed to be fact. This is just my point of view of culture through my father figure. To me, culture is the cultivation of knowledge, belief, and understanding, which is learnt and passed down to generations to come. This is what my father accentuates in his everyday life. What he has learnt and harnessed from his parents and relatives, he passed down onto me, but he gave me freedom of choice. Approximately 90.4% of Bangladesh is Islamic, and you guessed correctly, my father is Muslim. My father was surrounded by three dominant languages at this time: Bengali, Hindi, and Arabic, all of which he grasped. My father is Muslim, and in order to recite the Quran, Arabic is needed. During his spare time, he would, and he still does, watch Desi films, which exposes him to the Hindi language. Bangladesh is prone to devastating floods, which demolish more than half of Bangladesh every year. There is little to no food available for my dad's entire family of 5. My uncle didn't have a profitable job that could support the whole family, so my dad took on 3 to 4 jobs to provide food on the table for the family, which was not always enough. Eventually, my father's family monetarily helped him migrate to Australia in 1988. He struggled to blend in with the Australian culture, and he found it extremely difficult to find a job, because my father didn't and couldn't go to school when he was a child, because he didn't obtain the education that I sadly disregard. He had to provide for his entire family instead. Eventually, over the course of time, he found and married a Filipina, my mom, in 2000. Then they had me in 2001. My father, he wasn't raised in paradise, though he tells me, and I quote, "If you want to view paradise, just look around and view it for yourself." This strikes me deeply, not only with the powerful metaphorical meaning behind it, but the fact that he is able to say that through the pain and agony he endured, even at such a young age. He remains resilient and joyous, and I look up to my dad. My dad teaches me things that you won't be able to learn at school or anywhere else. He teaches me to value what I have, maybe something as simple as stationery, or something as imperative as education. Yes, school may be hard and exhausting, but at the end of the day, my greatest fears are a Bangladeshi child's fantasy. And I associate that child as my father, for my father never got the luxury I am enduring today, and I treasure every drop of blood my dad sacrifices for me. Drawing to a closing note, all I really want to say is, Dad, thank you.